YouTube, bro, how'd it going? We're playing Rocket League. However, this time, we have a guest with us. It's not Grizzy. It's not Pezzy. It's not the homies. It's a Rocket League caster. And he about to flame me in my games. Cause low-key I'm washed. I'm unk. I'm chud. I'm bad at the game. I'm gonna be more of like the silent gamer in this. You guys are gonna just watch as I look defeated as this guy casts me being terrible. So it should be a fun time. You can introduce yourself if you like, just my chat as well.
Okay. Yo, guys, my name is Ground Zero. I'm a Rocket League commentator. Been commentating since like 4 years now. I recently was featured on Jinxie's stream, and I actually did a recording session with Yummy yesterday for him as well. You know, same concept, playing ranked, but he played 1v1s in comparison, so you're gonna be playing 2v2s. So this is gonna be great. I'm not gonna lie, kind of interested to see how well you're gonna play.
Don't hype me up. Don't
Yummy,
do that. Don't. I know I'm better than Yummy, but don't put
job.
me on a pedestal.
Oh, it's okay. So now you're terrified of expectations, huh?
Yes. My whole life, bro.
Oh
I'm
no.
scared of it.
I can relate. I can relate. But yeah, let's go.
All right, YouTube. If you
Put him on the
enjoy him
spot, sorry,
casting
guys.
me being an absolute bot, like and sub.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do
So.
duos. Just because I mean, you said it'd be more entertaining with twos, so let's just do that.
Yes, yes. There's more to talk about than just ones, because ones can become stale
That's
at
true.
lower ranks for other people. So, you know, 2v2s in comparison, there's at least like, you know, players that can make up for the lack of actual like action sometimes, right?
That is very true. I've not warmed
that's
it up
why
at all. I'm
3v2s
going in as rusty as possible
Sometimes we gotta run before we walk, you know.
for the extra flames.
Let's go.
I want no mercy, bro.
Time
Clown
for
on me.
Neo Tokyo. I was having some jokey moments there with Yum yesterday, but great evening with Neo Tokyo, and it is time for our man himself, Rectrixx, to take the spotlight for tonight. Heavy expectations as we were talking about here, but he is trying to claim he's washed already, so he doesn't have to see me absolutely flaming and, you know, shredding him to pieces. But he's already been pretty decent in the defense, just flipping around, trying to see where an opportunity could come by for a play here. Just about bypassed a possible shot. That's back down to the side here, and his teammate managed to at least subvert expectations and clear that through the corner. Has that boost now, and his teammate in comparison, empty tank, but he's still leading the charge. Given opportunity, now he's got to stop it right in the midfield here. Couldn't get a grasp of the ball at all. It's going to be right back down to the other side and pinch off the backboard against the opponent. Could be a shot there, and it's very luckily saved by his teammate. An open net, and unfortunately, it seems Rectrixx couldn't get the first initial shot, but the follow-up also failing because the other side have managed to rotate back in time. Now, ball rolls off the backboard. That's a demo on his teammate. Could he save it? Oh, that's a double demo. That is unfortunate. Not
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
best of
mute in
starts,
Discord so I can also talk.
but in
I don't
this
want to
case
talk
here,
over him because I want him
Bubble
to be
Cell
like as
and
fluid as
Tiger.
possible.
Oh, that
But I
was
do
a
want to get my
bumper bobble
reactions.
to demo Rectrixx to get that goal in as well. They wanted to make sure they eviscerated every opportunity, every opponent here, just to make sure they could get a free open net. I'm not really antagonistic to that kind of opportunity. It is a feature of Rocket League, but some people can get very angry at that. But Rectrixx needs to get this game back here now, having the first minute been already taken by the blue team. In comparison, they've had more defensive posturing this whole time rather than offensive. They have had one flashes of brilliance. His teammate managed to make that very incredible save off that backboard, pinch off that crossbar. But ever since then, we haven't really seen a time or an opportunity really made from Rectrixx or his team, and actually haven't even seen Lackey or something like that.
My
Shot there.
lackey.
That's going to go white straight away to the backboard. Using all the boosts here, but he's still trying to create up opportunities for Rectrixx. That's first shot!
Huge.
Rectrixx with a goal. That's 1-1. Fantastic opportunity. Imagine your commentator laughing while talking about your gameplay. I actually laughed at Yummy yesterday. I'm sorry, it was too funny not to laugh at him. Kickoff wants to see that squeeze. That's a good neutralization. That's a shot there. Open net. That is it for Ricky.
So big.
Rectrixx. Perfect neutralization there. Actually completely negated the momentum. Usually you see that side kind of squeeze to the shot or to the right side there, but Rectrixx did a very, very good job of setting up El Ricky, and the follow-up from El Ricky.
Oh my God, the glaze, I love it.
Now, Rectrixx, again, same kind of kickoff, but looks like the format changed a little bit with Rectrixx. A little bit hesitant to push to the
I lost my
midfield.
flip.
Rectrixx now. Ooh, good solid touch. The connection is there, but not really an opportunity for a shot. His teammate just taking a claim in the midfield here. He doesn't really want to give free opportunities anymore. They have the lead. Doesn't really mean they have to do too much anymore as well. But maybe one more goal is that added comfortability factor as a shot comes in. No! Bobblecell gets another great goal. And unfortunately,
I just fed him.
Looks like he's been sold a great pass here from Rectrixx. Just a last ditch attempt from him, and Elricky didn't expect that at all. That's going to be a shot that goes in.
Dude, there's added pressure.
Unfortunate for Rectrixx. Tried his best. That's a good kickoff against passing play. Oh, they are doing some kickoff strats here. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. Great kickoff, Elricky. Pass back. We're seeing a bit of tiki-taka there from Ricky and Rectrixx there. And unfortunately, it seems Titan Gamer is just going to slam that into the back of the net. Fantastic setup here. I've seen funny moments, but that one really took the kick up, not gonna lie. That one really caught me off guard. I was not expecting Titan Gamer to just come in straight like a sledgehammer to the back of his own net with that ball. But the corner, oh, that's a bounce. Opportunity for Elricky to slap to the other side here. Gonna boom it back, right back down to the other half as well. And that's a shot for Elricky. This man is reaching flow state. What is happening? Elricky, perfection. Did you see that second touch? That is a fantastic follow. You don't see this at this rank, but all of a sudden this man suddenly turned into a grand champ and beyond.
How did that
Make sure that
through?
Ball went to the back of the net there. Now Elricky, they have that extra goal here now, so they can be a little bit cautious on defense just to make sure they have a better handle of this lead. Now, Elricky, just waiting to see what the other side do. Titan Gamer looks like they're a little bit awkward in that corner. Everyone just packed like sardines here to the corner. That's a bounce up there. Bobblecell this time not going to get a goal, though he's been the main aggressor of this team to get a lot of these shots here. This time he's going to fail. Possible demo on Titan Gamer. Pass down to the red zone against the opposition, and Rectrixx just floating in there like a ballerina. A little bit of a cheeky put away, if I do say so myself, as Elricky going for another shot. Slaps at the corner. Taking his time now, Elricky. Trying to see where he can set up a pass here, but it seems he's going to fail. He's going to have to rotate back now because there's not really been an opportunity made. The pressure just wasn't there. That's a shot there for Titan Gamer. And he's going to slap that over the head of the opponent. Elricky set up a pass there as well. That's one problem. Keeping possession seems to be the biggest issue for this team. And unfortunately, his ping seems to be equally as high. But 1 minute 36. Still can retain that lead here. Good neutralization again. He's so good at those Rectrixx on the kickoffs. Has managed to learn how to adapt to the opponent's kickoffs every single time now, but
I missed it.
That doesn't mean he's adapting to his own touches that he should be. Backboard sees Ricky. Solid control, but he's a little bit awkward. Need that clearance here now. The boom fails from Rectrixx. Elricky in comparison gets it right back. Pass there again. At least one thing he knows how to do well is find his teammates. His marksmanship doesn't fail. Unfortunately, he will get eviscerated for fresh 2 seconds. He's gonna save this now. Elricky, oh, the double tap from Bobblecell. That will go in. What a great shot. Good control from Bobblecell, I'm not gonna lie. Elricky has just little to no boost there to make that jump.
These guys have 6, 7 shots.
Meaningful to defend that, but unfortunately that loss of the lead is gonna hit hard as well home. Shot there now off the kickoff. Bounces the corner. This ball will be with Bobblecell and Titan Gamer pinched there from Elricky. He's not giving up on the attack at all. He wants to make sure the other side are comfortable for a shot there from Rectrixx. Is going to fail, unfortunately. Now Elricky. Oh, that's a great clearance here, up here high. He's aiming for the double tap, who knows? But the other side here sees Titan Gamer defend that off the backboard. Good placement. Oh, pinch there from Rectrixx. And now Ricky. He's up here high. Going again. He's got a minimal amount of control here, but that's a fake out to Bobblecell. Wanted to, bait the opponents with a possible boost space issue, but that's a clearance there coming in past the midway line. Sees Titan Gamer sent to the corner. The bounce there off that ramp going to be a little bit difficult to read. The situation calls for Elricky to clear it off the backboard again, and the follow-up from Rectrixx is a bit slow with Elricky having no boost again. He's waiting for the respawn, but he's too late. 10 seconds remaining. And this is looking like they're in dire straits here from this team. That's a shot there again. Bobblecell, he has to save this now. That's a... Uh-oh. Oh, dear God. That is unfortunate. Tried to squeeze it up the sidewall, and...
He scored the same goal twice.
Net, unfortunately. 0 seconds. Double tap for Bobblecell.
He scored the same goal twice!
Not after the best of starts.
Simply a warm-up. Simply a warm-up.
Warm-up? Yeah, warm-up game. It happens, man. One must fall before they can rise. That is what I say, and that's exactly the situation and the mentality required here now. But the kickoff starts off very, very strong already. Dominated to take the aggression here. It's a different level from last game for sure. Rectrixx gonna have to trying to flip back around here. Oh, this is looking a bit awkward. The recovery not as pristine as you would usually expect. Back down to the corner again, and his team instead having no boost, so Rectrixx gonna have to come here close to try and clear it out, but at least getting one touch. Does throw off the offensive line here. That's a flick again, and oh no, his teammate just completely bypassing any connection to that ball. Unfortunately, ooh, that's a shot. That could have been dangerous. If that angle was found, that would have been an easy
I'm
goal
starved.
Bump there again. Rectrixx playing a bit more aggressive, which I do like. I wanted to give easy free space here. Last time that was what cost him because Bobblecell and Titan Gamer were so good at making sure and connecting for those demos. No boost here still. That's going to be a big problem. Can his teammate save? That's off the backboard. Save there. Both of them just missing
Holy
the ball.
whiff.
Yeah, everyone's missing the ball. Yeah. Everyone's just making sure to miss that ball. Oh, Dragon trying to come back in time. He says he's got, but unfortunately, everyone was still power driving the ball here. That point shot there this time from Rectrixx. That's going to be... I was going to say top right bins, but unfortunately it seems it's going to be a miss. Opportunity again for Dragon. Oh, he was
Even the commentator thought I was going to score, bro.
Solid placement from Dragon. Just needed a couple of pads here, taking that corner boost, and the setup there to read that off the backboard was perfection. And now he's in through 1-0. Now.
Ooh.
Bit of a slow kickoff. Neither of them on the other opponent's side really wanting to engage, it seems, taking up chances. That's a demo. Looks like one of them has already given up here. Dragon trying to go in for a clearance. Not the best, but at least from Rectrixx, making it sure that it doesn't really go away to the other side just yet. And it seems to be a 1v2. It could be very possible, because I don't see any movement coming in from the other side. I'm not seeing any movement. Shot there, and that is through for Rectrixx. Finally taking the spotlight here. Both players from the blue team here finally getting a moment in the spotlight, sharing it now 1-1, half and half, and that is through 2-2, well 2-0 at least. But it seems that the opposition, if he doesn't move for another 30 seconds, we might just see a forfeit come in favor for Rectrixx. Actually, that's going to be a good equalization of their previous loss. And never mind, he's back. Never mind. That's a shot there nonetheless, though. Might force an early forfeit nonetheless there. No, doesn't really matter, because your opponent is still stuck in their half. Oh no, wait, what's happening here? I think he's given up. Like, forget about a physical forfeit button. This man's already pressed the metaphysical forfeit button here. Oh, that's over the head of Rectrixx. That's a shot, and that is in. Looks like they had an interesting strategy. The strategy was fake it till you make it look like we're not even present in the game here for one of the teammates, and then just absolutely slam that over the head of Rectrixx as last man back to get that goal in. 2-1. Now, Rectrixx, that's a flick off the backboard. Shot there possible. Rectrixx gonna have to defend this now. Keep it quarantined in this zone. That's a shot. Misses, but still, possession is still theirs. Off the backboard. And again, Rectrixx now flip. Managed to misflip there, but it's going to leave it to Dragon. Dragon on the dribble. Taking his time. He's all the way back now. Rectrixx into the corner. Shot there again. Has to save us now. Rectrixx, he's trying to defend this, but unfortunately still going to go over his head in the back of the net. 2-2.
Just a warm-up. Just warm-up.
2 minutes remaining. 2 goals as we speak. And not the freshest of endings again here. We have seen the first half been very much dominated by Rectrixx team. Rectrixx and Dragon himself have done so well to play this game, but it looks like they're doing that strategy again. But I don't think Rectrixx is going to fall for it this time. Trying to go for a shot, lobs it off the backboard, sets up Dragon. Dragon going for an opportunity for a shot. That's too slow to be saved by the other side. And that's a pinch. They're just trying to go for defense, it seems. I don't know what it is about the other side's strategy, but it's really throwing me and the other blue team off here. Trying to find some opportunities or some space, but it seems it's a lob there. Comes to the ceiling. Back down to the hands of Dragon, opting for a dribble. Gonna send that right through to the midfield here. He's gonna be blocked in the meantime by the opponent.
Yo.
Rectrixx nearly scoring an own goal. That's a clearance there that is gonna be favored. Thank God Dragon was there to stop him. Another great clearance. Straight at the other hand here, hands of the opponents again, though. Got to take his time. That's a pinch. Wait, Rectrixx for a shot. That is a fantastic end-of-ski challenge. Quite bold, I must say, from Rectrixx, but great, equally great play here as well. He needed to take that risk, and looks like it's high risk, high reward in this moment. 3-2, finally taking the lead. Redemption from Rectrixx from his earlier mistake nearly occurring that could have given a free goal to the opposite side, but winning the kickoff again. Those are the one thing. That's the one advantage that Rectrixx has really been able to exploit sometimes. A little bit inconsistent, and the other side, Glaze Voltage already. The same Fennec man who was arguing last time. Looks like he has put in that mental forfeit in his mind. That's a shot there again, and I think he's still trying to lay up around the attack. He's going to fail, but not getting that earlier 2-goal lead. In the meantime, Dragon going to set it up, and his teammate Glaze Voltage from the orange team is not going to help him at any given time here right now. That's
I'm just feeding.
That's a savior again from Dragon. That's fantastic. Read that nicely. Sees Rectrixx. Oh, slap it up high. Could be a goal.
I missed.
And he's missed the open net. 6 seconds remaining. Opportunity for the shot. Glaze Voltage still nowhere to be found. That's another 50 that works in favor for Rectrixx. 4-2, set up the pressure.
Dude, open nets are my fucking nightmare.
There's gonna be no possibility from this player here specifically to make it back now.
Okay.
Glaze Voltage. Never mind, Dragon win the kickoff. And that is GG's. Congratulations to the roster of Dragon and Rectrixx. They will win.
He took my MVP with that.
And that is just tragic for the other side here. I'm not gonna lie. Glaze Voltage has forfeited. And there it is. GG's. Congratulations, Rectrixx. You even it out.
6 shots on. Dude, I'm such a whiff master. The open net was for style points, I think.
Of course. Just another little cheeky addition.
You gotta have that in your bag, I'm not gonna lie.
Of course. Well, new game now. Third one. Are you doing
Chandler
5 or
Bong.
how many games are you doing?
This is my 3rd out of 10.
Oh, out of 10. Okay, gotcha. So Chanel Bong in Champions Field. Let's see who can crown the champion or take the throne here in this game. Good pinch from Rectrixx off the backboard, taking his time now. The opponent's not giving them any leeway. They're going to be straight for the attack already. This is Rectrixx a pass backwards. He's going to take the charge again. He wants that solo play no matter what. Take that boost as well, actually. Shot there maybe for Channel. It's not going to be blocked. Or Shenandel. Rectrixx. Slow opportunity, but it looks like he was able to nearly create something. Force the opponents to waste a lot of boost there just to block that shot, and which had minimal effect. But you can see the pressure slowly mounting in favor for Rectrixx and Shenandel. Another great demo, sacrificing himself there. Rectrixx bounce to the corner. Chanel. That's 50. All in one corner here. Safest place for the opponents, but Rectrixx hoping to make sure that they feel unsafe at any point in the lobby here. Bounce off that ramp again, and it looks like he might be going for a riskier attack.
Oh, I fucked up my
all
flip
in overcommitments. They might be punished until Rectrixx actually recovered that. A little bit rough, but nonetheless still making his way back. Slapping that up high, making sure that the opponents can't get easy save. What an epic save that was as well. Slapped it off the backboard. That just ricocheted off that crossbar. Back again for an opportunity is going to be Chanel.
Damn!
Oh my god, he was going for a cucks here that unfortunately failed. That could have been in. That would have been a fantastic start as well, mind you. Something I wouldn't have expected in this rank, but my god, that is definitely something to watch out for. A shot now. To the corner, sees Rectrixx actually get a passing play there. Tiki-taka again, and unfortunately that's going to go just about wide until his teammate actually managed to bring it back. It's Shenandler Bongo. Fantastic clears there from Rectrixx, and he found Chanel. I don't know how Shenandel was even found there, but that is fantastic.
I love how he pronounces his name different every time.
Rectrixx. He's been so good at those. He's done that in game, the first game he started off, he did that same thing as well. Like, to be fair, it was only a 1 goal difference in the first game. That's maybe a bump. Chanel trying to be really aggressive here, trying to get these shots. Now, a pinch. It's going to the corner, floating up high. Chanel has to save it now, and it's going to be to the corner once more. No boost really collected. Taking his time here for the shot. That's going to be the bonus shot. Blocked off the backboard. Sees Rectrixx floating up high. Blocking there is going to be Shenandel as well. I don't know how he got a flip there, unfortunately. Oh, Shenandel jumped. He's just getting pile drive by both of the opponents here. No one really giving him space, but they know how much of a threat he is on the field. Rectrixx now taking his time. 50, they're off the backboard, and I don't think Chanel's gonna be able to follow this up. Has to be a demo or
I tried
something.
getting the
That's gonna be a
demo.
shot, unfortunately. Couldn't defend it in time, and that's to the back of the net. 1-1 game is tied. Same situation.
I'm throwing.
Rectrixx starts off so good at the start of the games every single time, but it's also
My fall off is imminent.
because they can't really maintain that lead for too long before giving it away. That's the corner. Rectrixx already getting attacked. Chanel has to save it now. It's Rectrixx's time to defend this. Clear to the corner. One soft touch is all he required.
Yo, what
He's
the
got that
fuck? They're
dribble.
both here.
Didn't realize that both of the players there from the opposite team were available in that one side of midfield to block him. Rectrixx gonna defend that now. Face cam, whatever his name is. High off that backboard. This is looking a bit shaky for Rectrixx. He still defends that. Sends that to the corner for his teammate. It's a fresh package, but unfortunately it looks like the delivery might be a little bit delayed here from Rectrixx as he manages to miss flip, but it's still a good defensive save from Chanel, followed up very, very nicely for the clearance as well at the same time. That's a slow floater. That's a shot somehow from Shenandler again. How... This opposite roster doing so well on the attack, but every single time that we do see a counter-attack come in from Shenandler and Rectrixx, we have seen, unfortunately, no brilliance in the defensive side, and that's a big problem for a team who can score decent goals. Doesn't necessarily mean...
Oh my god, we could have saved that if he didn't hit it.
Well, get goals. I was going to say that. Then they actually saved their own goal again. Sanabria and
could have saved that. He literally put it out.
But Sanabria nearly saved his own shot. 2-2. Still close here. Neutralizing kickoff. That's going to be won there slightly by the opposite team. Schneider has enough boost in the core from the corner grabbed. Now it's his time to attack here. He's going to defend this. Opportunity for Schneider. Now that's an open net. If he can find the power, that's going to go wide to the opposite corner, unfortunately. Now both of them just floating around and smacking into each other. Schneider. Waiting to see with the Rectrixx what they can do. Schneider now. Still no time to collect that boost as a massive clearance came in for the opposite team again. Trying to bump the opposite team as well. I doesn't think it's possible just yet. It's Schneider now. Slow shot. Rectrixx has to make his way back. Thankfully that's wide. So they have to panic too much. He's going to get a great pinch off that backboard again. He's done that same thing twice now. Rectrixx. Straight lob here. Rectrixx for the aerial shot. Too slow. And it's going to go wide again. Clear it. Shenander going to keep it stuck to the one corner again. Rectrixx has to stop it now. Gets a perfect two-touch play to himself. It's solo now because he can't really depend on Chandler in this moment. But Chandler tried. But unfortunately, he's misplaced himself now with the overcommitment. That could be punished there. Rectrixx has to defend the shot here twice. That's off the backboard. Taking the chances. And looks like that gamble has just managed to pay off here. Slow aerial.
What the fuck was that touch?
Rectrixx trying to block that from proceeding past that midway line here. It's going to fail. Shot there again. Chandler, no boost, but he's still racking up those defensive stats here. That's 10 seconds remaining. This could be a tense overtime if it comes to be. Has to defend this now. That's a bump on Sanabria. That's a shot there now. That's open net. Oh! That is tragic. That is truly unfortunate. That is morbid for this roster of Shenander. They've done so well for themselves, but unfortunately, at the last second, they couldn't clutch it up. And that's a win off the kickoff as well. Twice to win this game, and that's GG's. Looks like Champions Field will see a dethroning of Rectrixx of his supposed possible win streak here in the midst of his ranked placements. As Rectrixx will lose that one by only one goal, bar down shot. The offense too much in the previous game. We continue on into a new map here. The very map which has seen some of the greatest goals in previous RLCS seasons. Now Rectrixx hoping to match up to those expectations here tonight. Gonna get a great save. Enabling contact with the opponents here. To the side wall, Rectrixx now. Gonna take that shot. That's just bouncing off that post and the clearance. It comes into midfield again. Now Rectrixx with a bump. Demo. Opponents see a demo again coming in. Just stacking up the hostility points here in this one. A lot of physicality already starting us off strong for this team, but that doesn't mean necessarily that they have been comfortable. They have been feeling a lot of pressure, which is why likely what they went for those dire strategies here. Rectrixx got to stop this flick. But unfortunately, squeezed right past down the midway line to the corner for his own teammate to not save that at all. The contact is unfortunately not there, and yeah, that is unfortunate for this roster. He really tried as well. You got to give credit to the teammate. But
I didn't sense any attempts.
He managed to squeeze out right for a simple pass to the opponents. Now Rectrixx, they're gonna have to make up that rat chase of 1 goal immediately. That's just gonna float down all the way. Trusting his teammate Sanabia from the last team. This is the same player who actually won
I keep
against
trusting
him,
in him.
ironically enough.
Oh my god, it is. I didn't even realize that.
Sanabia, pinch. It's Solar looking a bit awkward, everybody there now. Up there as well. A lot of physicality. Looks like Rectrixx and Sanabia wanting to engage in the very same strategies here. They're saying two can play this game here right now, but can a mirror beat a mirror? We're going to see that question answered here tonight. Clearance there from Rectrixx. Not really trusting Sanabia in this moment. Done the midway line, sure, but Sanabia for the clearance. Bounce off that corner. That's possibly a shot. Rectrixx getting the air drip. Oh, this no! He dings the crossbar and a bump there from Sanabia. Unfortunately, it's going to go wide again. Opportunity straight lost. Sanabia.
Oh my god, they almost got a crazy pinch.
Has a time. That's a pinch there. Back down midfield. Powerful shot here from Rectrixx, but unfortunately defended again from the opponent. Kilo going to clear it through. Again, Rectrixx this time not giving them any space. That's in. 1-1. Rectrixx was just driving all around, collected that corner booster, exactly what he needed. The cherry on top of that play. What a goal. 1-1. The equalization came in after 2 minutes. 2 minutes of gameplay required to get at least 1 goal here now. That's a slow aerial to reach contact for that ball. Sees Rectrixx at least clear to the corners. That's a shot. Really forcing the hands of the opponents here. That's a clearance that might just go in. Thankfully, it's going to go wide. Sanabia now tense, cautious about how he can approach this ball, but he's going to make contact. Rectrixx all the way down past that midway line. Doesn't want to bump Sanabia. Just about able to make those sharp cuts. It's a good little clearance here. Set up a lob for Sanabia, but unfortunately nowhere to be found. Rectrixx now has to defend this again, trying to keep those setups there. Pristine play from Rectrixx. He's done very, very well. Looks like that warm-up game has managed to help him out. He's had 2 warm-up game, guys, okay? There's no losses for Rectrixx. It's only warm-up game.
This guy gets it.
Right? But a win is a win. That's going to be a slow area.
Oh my god, I fucking eat the post.
And the opponent, Rectrixx, also panicking. Sanabia finally getting clearance. They need 1 goal to take the lead here. They've been able to fulfill 1/2 of the rat chase here between themselves and the opponents. That's going to be a miss off that sideways ramp. That's a bounce. That's a shot there. Maybe Sanabia, can he clear it? Can he get that shot? He's going to slap that one wide. Still 2 minutes. It's a pinch off that ramp. Well, that's going to be a straight shot here down to the ground. I don't think the opponent really wanted that to happen, but Sanabia now on the dribble. 1 touch on the edge. He just managed to get it right past Kilo and his teammate. Sees Rectrixx taking his time. Trying to use that corner of the Fennec. I actually really like the fact that he's taking time to go for these shots. It's past to Sanabia. That's a fake. Oh, that's a fake of Britmas. Oh, I was going to glaze him, but here he is. Actually, never mind. That's the glaze there reserved for Rectrixx. What a pass that was from Rectrixx as well from the backboard. Sanabia failure.
What was that dribble?
Here, but couldn't follow up. Looks like he panicked, but the pinch there off that backboard from the ground sees Rectrixx set up Sanabia again. Set it in, and that's to the back of the net. 2-1. Wait, Sanabia went up that kickoff. 50 there with Rectrixx. Unfortunately, no conversion to a goal. 120. All that remains of this game. 90 seconds for Rectrixx and Sanabia now to hold on to this lead that they've really fought hard and well for here. That's a shot off the backboard, taking his time. Maybe no double tap. And it will be saved by Rectrixx. He's got enough boost. He can create some tension against himself and Kilo here in the corner. It's like a pinch as well. He's been on the ball when it comes to that. Like, the pinches have been consistent, at least from Rectrixx, but you don't really see a lot of from the players in this MMR. But Rectrixx now, he's alongside Sanabia. The pressure is there.
No, I missed it.
It's a 50.
Bro called my pinches consistent, then I missed it.
Unfortunately, Sanabia now has to defend this. That's the core midfield up here high. No one really risking the ball here. Just waiting that ball to bounce down. Sanabia now. Sidewall sees an awful touch. I'm not going to lie. Could have maybe even controlled that for better. Waste those precious seconds with the opponents. That's a shot down. Leverage for Rectrixx to control this now. He's going to be back for 2 touches. He slopped that away. Kilo now on the attack. They're hunting. They're on the prowl. Save there just to come in. A close shave even. But they're not in the mood for a haircut. It seems Rectrixx going to defend this again. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Wait, I meant to say 2 goals right now in the lead. 5 seconds remaining. A shot there again. Maybe a pass even to Sanabia just to add a cherry on the top of this gameplay here, but finally Rectrixx with another win. 2-2.
Lucky, by the way.
GG's once more, Rectrixx. Now, actually, I think you're even, aren't you?
I think, yeah, I'm 2-2.
Ooh. You gotta break this deadlock now. My dad fell down the stairs. Now. Still a long time. 4 games total played. Let's see if Rectrixx can finally break this hideous deadlock to take the lead here and go positive ratio-wise in the win-to-loss in his rank placements here for tonight. Sovereign Heights and Rectrixx reaching new heights to save that shot again. Pressure already from the opposite team. They want those goals early here. They don't want to see Rectrixx win, unfortunately for Rectrixx, and it looks like he has different plans in mind. That's a slow lob off that aerial. Now Rectrixx under pressure, 24 boost. He's got to wait for his teammate to respond back. But it seems he's lucky because Mystic is right there. He's spawning the very same corner to the other side here, trying to create a shot. That's at the backboard now. Dr. Eloy. That's a slow aerial. I don't really think he has enough booster really to finish the shot here as a pinch comes in. Great
I
save.
was going too fast.
Unfortunate. I was going to say great save from Rectrixx. He actually connected, but unfortunately he's going to connect into the back of his own net there by Ricardo. And that is in. Not the best of starts for sure, but who minds, because there's still an opportunity to bring this game back here at least. Now this pinch. Mystic getting demoed again. This man cannot catch a break. But Rectrixx gonna keep it stuck to one half. Gonna go for another read here off that side wall. Sees the pinch come in. Now it's gonna be time for Mystic to take the spotlight for this defense. Gonna get it twice here.
Yo, what are we doing?
Well, but why is he dribbling that to the back of their own net right now? That nearly made my heart drop, but luckily enough, Rectrixx able to clear it off finally. Mystic is still under pressure. One more boost here. Gonna take his time to defend this net in the corner. Could see Rectrixx finally clear it. Yes, he does. All the way to the other side, and Rectrixx now.
I hear him behind me.
With Dr. Eloy, looks like he has enough boost to at least make Rectrixx think twice about what kind of challenge he wants to go for here in this situation. Midfield sees Mystic. Trying to defend this now, trying to keep it stuck there, and he's got that shot. Rectrixx going to slap this one wide to the other corner. Rectrixx 50. That's up here high now, Rectrixx. Gonna watch out as Mystic gets a lob up in the air. Rectrixx now has to save the shot. Great read against Ricardo. Dodges a bump as well, just about. He's slippery. Rectrixx now two boosts all of the dream. Let's try and pull this through the midfield here. He's gonna suffer a lot of boosts as he goes back to his own corner now. In the meantime, there's going to be Mystic on the dribble. Mystic now again with the other side. 50 there with Dr. Eloy. He's going to have to defend this from half up and backwards.
Oh.
And that's a shot there again. Unfortunately, Rectrixx not placed well for that read off that shot. 2-0 again here. 2 goals. And unfortunately for Rectrixx, that might just be a third here now because he's got to defend this. He's panicking.
Get me out!
That's 3 goals, unfortunately. 50. Rectrixx requested a forfeit, but I don't think his teammate is ready to give up just yet. Not ready to throw in that white towel. There is now some server issues. Could this be the dribble that works in favor? Oh, Rectrixx getting bumped. Boost is too slow to respawn as well. Mystic now gonna go for.
Yo, where the fuck?
It's a block by you, Dr. Eloy. Uh-oh.
Faking.
Rectrixx, good save with Mystic now 50. That's gonna roll back in. Okay.
I felt like ping
1-3.
issues, I'm not gonna lie.
Good setup there. Fake from Rectrixx, I have to say. This man played the illusion, you know, put that smoke mirror tactic there. And that does go in, roll in straight away by Dr. Eloy. Panicking as bad as Rectrixx did in his defense, to be fair. Now, 2 minutes remaining. 2 goals required. Let's bounce off that ramp, Rectrixx. No touch. Unfortunately set up Dr. Eloy for the clearance of the backboard there. Now he's going to make his way back. Turn tail as Rectrixx now has to defend the shot. That's going to not make contact, but oh, neither Mystical and Dr. Eloy will as well. That's Ricardo with a goal.
I mean, like, what is he doing? I whiffed, but like, what is he doing?
Yeah. Mystic could have definitely saved that too. Unfortunately, the back foot will not help him. That's a 50 down. He's up here high now, Rectrixx.
Yo, I suck on the wall.
Slow touch. Now Mystic. That's an even slower dribble. Could be an opportunity 50. Well, that's a pinch. Rectrixx still on the dribble here. This is looking a little bit more hesitant from both sides here. Not really sure how to engage in further plays, but Mystic again. But he's actually going to get a second touch. That actually does manage to catch off the other side off guard. Rectrixx, he's got that shot here now. A bump off to Dr. Eloy from the backboard. Could be again from Mystic. Wait, he got a reset. Oh no. Couldn't really use it, unfortunately. Now Mystic.
I don't have enough moves. Why did you leave that for me?
That was very lucky there. Rectrixx didn't score an own goal instead. Mystic's on the dribble. He's going for a shot. Lobs it up high. Ricardo, easy save. That one went wide there, unfortunately, for Mystic. Couldn't really make that shot look as threatening as possible. Now Dr. Eloy instead pinched there with Rectrixx, and this one. This can be a save again here. Now Mystic missing the ball clearly. It's Rectrixx's time to shine. Now he's going to get demo before I can say anything else. 40 seconds remain. No early forfeits, it seems, as he's up here high. Dr. Eloy blocked by Rectrixx. Fantastic. Everyone just taking their moments, trying to see where they can set a possible place here, and that's Rectrixx. Unfortunately, going to go bumped as well again, and I think that might be the final shot. That's it. That's Dr. Eloy done. No forfeit button still stayed until there. I spoke too soon, my bad. Finally, Sovereign Heights, unfortunately, did not see Rectrixx break.
Yo, I have Caster Curse. I have Caster Curse live.
Still gonna go 3-2 in the losses now. Not the best ratio. Not the best ratio at all. But we have seen Rectrixx bring this game back to be fair. So we'll see. Hopefully,
I've done what now?
Different to say about Rectrixx. With is that Manny? Yeah, that is Manny. Manny as his teammate. Fifth game done. And the placement's not looking too good. 50. Off that kickoff sees Rectrixx now taking that corner boost. Gotta watch out to block Brian Myers. Wait, actually he's got the dribble as well. He's trying to recover the shot. Could be an angle for a goal. He's gonna pinch that through. Why is Manny all the way over there? I don't know, but he sets himself over for a simple demo on himself there. Brian Myers, not the best of connection with that ball. In comparison, Manny coming back, trying to get his revenge here for the earlier demo. Lobbed it off the backboard. This is a very threatening moment for the great team. As Rectrixx slow aerial here, connecting for a shot, but unfortunately blocked by Justin. So we got Justin Myers and Brian Myers. Looks like they're brothers. As both of them. Don't miss that shot. That's a shot there. That's an open net actually for Manny. The Myers brothers. Sure, they have that brotherly chemistry outside of it, but doesn't mean they have it here. As you can evidently see, Manny and Rectrixx simple shot all the way in the first 40 seconds of gameplay. You guys suck trash. I think he's going for mental warfare here against Rectrixx. I don't know if that strategy is really gonna work. Rectrixx is made of more sterner stuff, right? This man's heard a lot. Shot there. Oh, Rectrixx connecting just faintly on that ball. Bounce off that ramp. That's through to the corner. Rectrixx now. It's time to shine. That's a shot. That's going to lob up high from Manny. Wait for the boost to respawn, but it's going to be too slow as he's got no time. Trying to go for another attack. Brian Myers off that corner from the backboard of his own. Now going to defend this, and it's going to be time for Manny again. Oh, no, that's a big mistake. Can they recover in time? Looks like they won't, as Justin Myers
oh my God.
is going to get a goal. 1-1 again. Those early tie-ups continue to happen. I have no idea why they're chatting so much. Maybe something happened before this game that has really flipped their angry switch here, but it looks like it's not going to work with Manny. That's a roll off the backboard. That's a pitch there from Rectrixx. A very, very lucky pitch as well, because I think that connection was faint, though present from the side of Rectrixx and Brian Myers, unfortunately for him. That's unlucky and what a save. Rectrixx responding back with equal toxicity towards the opposition. Looks like the earlier demo won't hold any value here right now because Brian Myers is on the dribble. Rectrixx just about able to connect to that ball, but ooh, Manny for the follow. Actually managed to save it just in time. 3 minutes 33 seconds remaining. Manny. That's a slow dribble. Now it's a shot. That's in for Rectrixx. 3, 2, 1. Manny, what a setup from the sidewall as well. Some peaceful boost for a very peaceful goal here. Wasting my time. Oh, I love it. I love Rectrixx responding in kind to the earlier toxicity showcased by the Myers brothers. Don't know what made them salty. We could definitely add that salt to a nice meal at this point as an addition for seasoning. This looks like Justin here going to set up a play. Now, Rectrixx still on the attack. He's hunting for players or a goal. Doesn't matter. He does not care. He will take whatever he can. Rectrixx Manny. That's an awkward dribble. That's half the game left here. Just 2:50 sharp in the scheduled timer. Justin Myers failing that irritable blockage. Brian Myers there as Rectrixx in the meantime. Set up a pass and play with the opponents. A bounce off that ramp. That's a shot there maybe from Rectrixx. Oh, the setup there blocked by Justin just in time. Pun intended.
No, 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 no.
Oh, that's a bounce off of Manny's car. He's got that dribble. Looks like they got the game under control. You showed the earlier, misplay from the first goal. It was nothing more than a tragic one goal, or even just charity given to the other side, because it looks like they've got something bad going on in the background about themselves. Who knows? Well, honestly, who cares for us? Because right now, Rectrixx is winning. Now, Rectrixx, that's a shot there again, blocked by Brian. Takes that midfield boost. Rectrixx just waiting for that ball to bounce down. Shot there maybe from Manny. He's got a simple shot here again. That's an open field he can work, but I think he's opting for an air dribble. Bit risky. I think he might be able to get that control because it doesn't really seem that they're going to be able to block it. Actually, for Justin, he does manage to connect just in time. Now, Rectrixx, a bit hesitant, but the shot there from Manny might just be powerful enough to ricochet in, but it does go wide again. Manny. Going to return back in comparison. Rectrixx faked out. Justin again. And this is the failure on his part. Neither of them really doing anything threatening. And that's a shot there. What a clearance from Manny. That might just be a goal. And it is top left bins. That is perfection. What a placement from Manny here. And there's the forfeit. Let's go. Another equalization from Farmstead sees Rectrixx return back 3-3. That was a 6 game too. So we got 4 games left.
What clowns, to be honest. Like, why are they so mad?
Interesting, I'm not gonna lie, Rectrixx. The play-by-play, the
I don't know why they were so mad.
Yeah, I have no idea too, man. That is crazy to see that much toxicity. I don't know, maybe it was something about the last game that pissed them off, but like I said, who knows and who cares in this situation. It's all about Rectrixx and his win here. He's gonna break this deadlock. That's not the best air dribble, but he could be threatening the opposite side. Jake, Triple O will get that safe. Has to get this blockage out of the corner, actually assisted by his teammate. But if there's a corner boost here in the meantime, Rectrixx finally finds that respawn coming in just in clutch. His teammate.
Yo.
It looks a bit awkward for everyone involved, I'm not gonna lie. Rectrixx now alive. Going for an air dribble. Asker's gonna lob it off the backboard. Rectrixx couldn't connect this time for a save here. And it seems no one really just making any connection to that ball at all. It's like my Wi-Fi. As inconsistent as everyone's touches in this game right now. Now. Sees Rectrixx still playing for him in the midfield. Trying to keep it as close to him as possible. They need possession as a stat that does require some rising from their part, but this is what I mean. The second you lob over free passes, the opposite team is looking for chances to convert into a goal. Rectrixx now making his way back in the middle of his own net. Can defend this from the backboard, pinches the corner, and he's out. He said, "Wife, no, I messed up my Wi-Fi. I'm not even married." That's a great clearance there from Chris. And again, going for another clearance here as well. It's going to fail both times. There's only some soft touches. He was able to lob it to one empty corner. Surely enough, it starts slowly getting populated here. That's a good blockage from Rectrixx. It's a ball floating up high for an opportunity, waiting to convert that to a goal, and Chris completely bypasses it. That's a bounce of the backboard. Maybe a bump or a demo. Some physicality. Just trying to create opportunities here, but Christ here is going to really fail to set up any passing play. Maybe he's going to get a flick here finally, but he needs to do it one more time. Repeat the process, but he's going to fail that too. Looks like it was a one-off moment. Rectrixx getting a respawn of that boost again. Always timing those boost spawns. Very, very luckily for himself here, but can it really help him convert that to a goal? Not yet, as we can see. Wait, maybe Rectrixx. I stand corrected. Rectrixx. Christian Cake. What a play off the backboard, and no one from the opposite team trying to stop you, it seems, because they just drove right past that ball to pinch there off that poster. The ball will go in. Maybe
W. Cookser.
Well. That's the first time he's failed the pinch there. Now Christian last man back, and unfortunately it seems that the Grey team has managed to bump themselves twice here. What is it about Grey players, or the Grey band and the Grey color for Rectrixx that seems to be the kryptonite for themselves here? Because tonight, both times, back to back now, even the previous game
almost
has
whiffed that.
seen the Grey team lose against Rectrixx. Can't call it great, but crack. Oh, the Discord screen share is a bit laggy sometimes, so create some artifacts, so I couldn't tell. Yeah, Christian cracked. Probably shouldn't be saying that out loud, I'm not gonna lie, but that's off the backboard. Lobbing that ball up for Rectrixx. That's gonna fail, unfortunately. Bit awkward to try and convert that to a goal. Rectrixx trying to bump off one of the opponents. Christian crack now again. Oh, then he flicks it up over the head of one. Jake going for the dribble now. Christian. He's taking it slow. He's turtling towards it, but he's making the distance. Shot there from Rectrixx. That's the save there, unfortunately, by Jake again. And Christian getting demoed. They're 1-1. Jake. His aggression finally being the end of them all. As a shot there maybe from Rectrixx. Can he pile drive this in? No, he can't. Too slow. And Jake had most of the net covered. He's up here, Christian. Slow bit of an air dribble again. 2 minutes. Sorry, 2 minutes remaining with 2 goals here for the better. Rectrixx looks like the opposite team are just non-threatening at all, because there's not been one moment I've seen Rectrixx actually lose his composure. Jake trying to get that back pass. That's a read there nearly from Rectrixx. Overcoming. Looks like it might be punished until Christian cracks him at the backboard. His boost taken as well twice now. Christian gonna have to play it solo. And Rectrixx gonna have to defend this now as well off the backboard. Makes some good connection to the ball here. It's gonna be down to Christian crack in the midfield. That's a dribble again from Christian. Shot there again as we blocked off that backboard. Ping ricochets. The ping of doom. Couldn't get that third goal. Would have been a nice now, honestly, the final nail in the coffin of this series here between these two sides, and the 7th game could have been his as well. Rectrixx still struggling, but that's going to be a bounce off that backboard. They have to save the shot now. That's going to be a great connection to the ball there for the clearance coming in from Rectrixx. 2-0. Lob that ball up high again. That's a shot. This is threatening. That's going to bounce off that post again here. Can he save it? No, unfortunately.
Had 0 boost for like 45 seconds.
Finally. That took forever, and only because Rectrixx didn't have any time to collect those pads. Life and Jake still need one more goal to equalize this. Even then, they're still not likely going to win, as Rectrixx reads that kick off nicely and aptly. So he's going to take that corner boost, trying to create up a passing play to his team. Actually leaves it away to Christian. Looks like he's confident in his abilities. 35 seconds still remaining. Those precious seconds that the opposite team need are turning down second by second. And it looks like their opportunities dwindling. Mere moments away from a goal that could have been theirs, as well as Jake going to go bypass that ball. Pinch there from Rectrixx, trying to keep that ball away from their own half right now. 19 seconds remaining. This is what's going to break the deadlock for Rectrixx. This could be the game to do it all here. That's going to be a good respawn, at least a clutch there for Christian. Can he save this now? He has to. The 50 that goes wide. That's going to be for Christian now. That's the last couple of seconds remaining. Rectrixx finally. Oh, actually, remember, they keep it alive in the corner. Jake missing the ball. That one just going to roll. Oh, he's just going to float down here. Lucky.
God damn, we're ahead.
Rectrixx. You've done it. You're finally breaking the deadlock. Now, new game requires Rectrixx to do it one more time. Well, no, to be honest, 3 more times.
Y'all think I can get champ?
He's going to have to be a little bit more cautious and a bit aggressive sometimes too. I know it's a juxtaposition, but he requires those games.
Not big on this map.
Now more than ever, Neo Tokyo back again where we started. This is a circle of life moment right here, right now, everybody. You can feel the tension rising as Rectrixx now trying to take his chances in this game. And we do see a simple lob to Rectrixx. It's a 50 to his teammate. Gonna read that too off the backboard. And that's up a shot. They have the aggression already. Converting that is a different story though. This clearance coming in from Baldo. Oh my god. That sidewall play a little bit cautious attempt. Wait, clearance there maybe? Oh, sees his teammate have no boost at all. Gonna still try and get that ball though off that sidewall. Open field here to play with. Take the corner boost as well. Rectrixx gonna try and flip backwards. And it seems the opponent's gonna panic as it's trying to set up higher and higher, cut down the opportunity there from Rectrixx and his teammate. Shot doesn't come in easy. This could be the make or break for Rectrixx as he saves it. Turn it up high, that's a shot. Rectrixx now. Could be a goal, no. He's got the dribble. He set up a play.
Fucking
Last second touch, not the best of opportunities really to be made from Rectrixx's failed attempt at a goal. Oh, shot here. Save though, he will make nonetheless. He's got no more boost there, unfortunately though. Gonna need something to fill that empty tank. Oh no. And that's in. Top right bins for
I
Gijo.
thought it would hit the post.
Rectrixx waited too long to defend that, and unfortunately his teammate had to be there to try and create an opportunity to block that shot. That's in.
It's going good, Izzy.
Perfection from that placement there from Gijo. But one goal, not really too much to separate Rectrixx just yet. We have seen him make comebacks. Can he really make a comeback in this situation where they're a little bit hesitant and he knows what's at stake here from Rectrixx? There's a lot of pressure on his shoulders here right now, trying to set up a play here off the backboard. Looks like it might be awkward. He gets the clearance there nonetheless. Has to get the follow up now, trying to stop these shots. Ariel there coming in slowly but surely. The opposite team can't really control it for too long though. Nardo. It's pitched it from Rectrixx. Again, Nardo. Blocking him in from that corner. Here's it coming from his teammate. That one side of the field here sees every single player before they could turn tail to the other side. And fortunately for us, we're finally seeing some spreading around of that lobby. Otherwise, we're just packed like sardines again. Ooh. He's up here high. Rectrixx. First time we've seen him sent to the heavens themselves this high here. But to get that block on Nardo. Left his teammate in a 1v2. That's a bump there. That's an opportunity for a physicality attack. And it looks like it does connect as Nardo gets a second.
I am Izu.
That is in. Nardo for the second.
Dude, they've done that play
and
multiple times.
Ed,
They just fucking...
Or E-Dog couldn't save that opportunity from becoming a goal. 2-0 now, 2 minutes still remaining. That's a bounce off that ramp. This is threatening. Shot there maybe from Rectrixx. Why did E-Dog jump for that? That was not his ball. Well, opportunity made and opportunity equally dashed as fast as possible. From E-Dog to have won that kickoff and then cost them an opportunity to make a comeback. Choke there of such high levels. As E-Dog now trying to step his teammate.
No.
He needs that redemption now because E-Dog's going to have to make up for that big mistake. Rectrixx trying to block it, does one. That's the corner now, E-Dog. Taking his time, trying to fake on Nardo. Yeah, Gijo here, not one to be easily faked, it seems. He's going to take his time. Lob that to the corner, that's up here high over the head of Rectrixx. 1 minute 45 seconds still remaining. Where is E-Dog to be seen until he finally makes his way to the corner? No one really stopping them from happening. This is just all slow comings of this game here right now. Now that the opposite team has those 2 goals, it looks like they're not really looking to expend opportunities for more goals required. But that could have been one that they add on to that repertoire. Pinch there from the sidewall, sees Rectrixx a little bit awkward. That's a clearance up here high. Rectrixx finally able to clear the corner. They've been under pressure for so long that they haven't really seen blue lobby. Oh my god, Rectrixx gets a goal pressured there from his presence alone. Lobs that through to the sidewall, and that's into the back of the net. 1-2. Rectrixx. Now, this is the time to shine. This is where they could take those spotlights. And they are bright. They're gonna block it now. Rectrixx here. Waiting to see where Gijo comes in. He's got the dribble again. He's trying to make the same opportunity, but looks like they won't be able to repeat the process just yet. There's a pinch. E-Dog now has to clear it. Nardo. This is
what are we doing,
looking like dire straits from opposite team, but they're able to make that clearance. Nardo actually panicking. That's shot from Rectrixx. No, that's too high. Maybe E-Dog. One more chance if they can still make something. Looks like it might be possible. 43 seconds remaining. That's a simple air dribble. Oh, that's a touch there from Nardo. That's a pinch as well. Rectrixx taking his time. That's a dribble back in. Pinch at that. It's up here high. 44 boost. Can he set up himself here? Rectrixx clutches it.
God damn.
Second goal. Top left bins. And he sends that trash through of that play. 2-2. 30 seconds remaining. Rectrixx still trying to keep a positive win to loss ratio. They need one more goal to break this deadlock. Surely enough, we might see the possibility happening, but Rectrixx solo story tonight as E-Dog trying to step a shot. That's a blocked by the opponents. Gijo can clear it. Now with Nardo. Oh, has to block it down. Rectrixx for the third. Might just roll in.
There's no fucking way.
Rectrixx has done it. Won the third goal here for today. 10 seconds remaining. Blocked that attempted conversion for a goal. Past that midway line here. That's Rectrixx for the third. 3-2, 10 seconds remaining, and this is it. We'll win out the kickoff, all that we need. Cherry on top, we'll see another, maybe another fourth goal, but they have to defend it now. 4 seconds remaining. Rectrixx again for the initial challenge. Gonna block it there. Perfection again. And this is it. Hang up in the museum, because that was picturesque. What a win. Rectrixx. 3 goals. Prodigy is an apt title to be given him for today. What a game. GG's. Good job, Rectrixx.
Comeback of the century.
Comeback
Diamonds are
of the
formed under
century.
pressure.
Facts. And shining bright like a diamond here for tonight is Rectrixx. I think that was his 8th game as well, if I remember correctly. Yes, that was. Now, his teammate Ricardo. Ricardo making an interesting return here in this storyline. Now, 2 more games, all that we require. After this one, it's done. Then Rectrixx has won his placements, and hopefully the positive KD ratio might be exactly the platform he needs to continue his grind in Rocket League. That's maybe a shot. I'm gonna eat my breakfast while I watch this game as well. Rectrixx now. Trying to take that to the corner. He's got that boost here. He's gonna leave his teammate Ricardo in a 1v2, but it looks like Ricardo's not really under pressure just yet. That's a shot, lobs it up high. Ricardo. What's a simple goal?
You don't need me.
Look at the situation. Simple lob up. And neither of the opponents taking their time to actually defend that shot. Wow, Ricardo. Now, well, that's 1 goal that they needed. And that might be the 2nd goal we get as well. Oh, Rectrixx blocked. Sees the side, well, that's a demo. I was going to say a demo, but blockage there coming in. Ricardo now. Looks like this might be the teammate Rectrixx deserves to get here. In this situation, he's already confident, and this is what he needs more than anything else, is a confident teammate, Ricardo, able to send that in the corner as well. His placements might be a positive storyline here for tonight. Ricardo setting a shot, but blocked there by the opponent, so that backboard sees Rectrixx trying to use that environment to his advantage. Bounce was good, but the follow-up block there was equally as fruitious for the teammates, but not for too long as Rectrixx gets a simple dribble here. 2 minutes 45 seconds.
I support the Fennec Roach culture. Thank you, Shadow. Sorry, you had to wait 30 minutes,
1
bro.
minute
We'd had
15
bots earlier.
seconds have seen Rectrixx and his teammate dominate, and very confidently too. I think now that he's warmed up, Rectrixx not going to lose too much here, because they have managed to gain back 2 goals for the advantage overall to this plot line. For this placements here for today. An awkward dribble attempted, surely enough by Rectrixx. Could be a shot, but it's blocked there with the top. Off on the backboard, Reaper. Now taking his chances, Ricardo. Maybe a 3rd goal here. Might force the early forfeit from this team, but that's going to be a clear start why that's going to go in as well, unfortunately for Ricardo. No one
The bump of the
making the time to
century.
rotate back in time as well, as they will be punished for that, I would recommend. Ricardo, I can understand why he went for it, but that's Rocket League 101. When your teammate is in the other half here, you never challenge that in those situations. Good defense by Rectrixx. Backboard sees him taking his time. Leaving to Ricardo, but Ricardo thought Rectrixx had that too.
I don't got booed, bro. He needed that. Uh-oh.
Bump here once more. Up here high. No one really going for it from the opposite team. That's a chance lost now. Ricardo, no time to collect that corner boost. Rectrixx up here, jumping for I don't know why. The ball was nowhere near him. Ricardo now again. Maybe a demo. Rectrixx saw an opportunity, but the other side just rotating back for defense as they continue to get battered here. Oh, what a redirect there coming in from Ricardo. I wasn't even expecting that either. Looks like neither were the opponents, because they're still panicking, trying to reorient themselves for a shot. Or the clearance here, that's when they need more than anything. There's still 2 minutes remaining. Less than half the game, and Ricardo and themselves are in the lead right now. That's a shot there. Oh, Rectrixx bar down. Good clearance here from Ricardo to the corner. Rectrixx now. Gotta watch out as Ricardo has that save. Read off that backboard. Actually, Rectrixx fakes it, is what we say, in that situation. 100% a requirement here in this situation as Rectrixx now blocked from that shot. He's gonna clear that too. Sees that bounce off the side while the backward, another opportunity maybe. Floats nearly over the head of one. Ricardo trying to take his chances. Still 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. Still a lot of time. Only one goal separating these two again. Maybe one more goal might be the extra added benefit for Ricardo and his teammate Rectrixx. Now Ricardo, oh, that's an open net there. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. We might just see a
What
forfeit.
the fuck was that?
If all goes well. 1 minute 30 seconds remaining.
He dribbled his
Ricardo
own teammate.
catching Reaper off guard. Reaper even flaking that and setting up Ricardo. Alright, Ricardo was not going to look a gift horse in the mouth at all in this situation. Now. Uh-oh. Rectrixx panicking. Ricardo. Able to keep a cool head. He's going to be there with the clearance. Actually going to go low to the ground instead of opting to go for the sidewall in the air here. Good decision. Make sure that connection is more than 100% guaranteed. He's got not a lot of boost here left though. What is happening from Reaper? Gonna send it right back down. It seems they're all panicking from the side of Orange team as a save comes in. Pardo now. Oh, actually, engaging in a little cheeky deadlock here between the opposition. Reaper pinched. And looks like Ricardo and Reaper. Sorry, Rectrixx going for the double commit. Works out in their favor still. Catches the opponent's off guard. Maybe a flick here could be exactly what Rectrixx needed, but still wasting some of those precious seconds with the opposition. They're not going to get a goal here at all. Ricardo faking it out.
Damn!
Maybe that's a pinch of Reaper actually defends it. Ricardo lobbing that ball up. Rectrixx failure from the opposite team, but not from Rectrixx here this time. Bumping that away. Oh, Reaper, Ricardo shot. Oh, everyone just going topsy-turvy. This game is chaotic in the corner. Rectrixx able to keep it quarantined. He's going to lock this area off here and make sure even getting another extra goal might be exactly it, but that's going to be hopping off the backboard again. Redirect that through off the back of his Fennec, and that's going to be a goal. You've won. Rectrixx, that is 9-3. Sorry, not 9-3. Let me say 6-3 here. Positive ratio. And now he's up to a 1,035 MMR here. We're getting closer and closer. One last game.
These nuts
for his
got
placements
him.
for tonight. And he's taking on these nuts. Okay. Well, still. Rocky with Rectrixx. The storyline has seen Rectrixx see failures and wins. But more so wins here in this case, because he's dominated this series here right now. His placements have seen him continue to, as he said, pressures create diamonds. Well, he's shining bright far beyond than what we expected. Now, Rocky taking his time. They need only one goal to really set themselves on a good platform.
Oh my god, they
Football in
bumped.
this game is exactly what they need. Rocky gonna turn back around. He's going for a fake here. Oh, again! But block here this time. That's gonna be to the sidewall. Rocky now with a possible dribble. He's got to defend this as the opposition comes in slowly but surely to try and attack him. First minute, no one really going for a goal. Everyone playing very, very cautious, just poking and prodding each other, trying to get an opportunity maybe, but trying to see what each other are capable of as well, which is very smart, especially from Rectrixx. That's going to be a flick there. Could be a save. That's going to go in actually from Kyran. That's unfortunate. Lucky lob in the air. Now, as a pinch shot to kick off. Wait, Rocky. Oh, saves his own shot. That's unfortunate. And it seems Kyran is going for a goal here again, but Rocky gonna defend this. Oh, Ricky. Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna say, I don't know why I'm saying Rocky the whole time, but Ricky Rap. Bit of an awkward air dribble. Sees the other side here nonetheless. Light at the other tunnel here for Ricky, but Rectrixx finally taking a moment. He's been quite silent. Nothing really about him has taken the spotlight here at this moment, but he knows what's at stake. He needs to win this game. Start out strong. Sorry, he started off a little bit stronger than I expected coming in nearly, but oh my god. Someone called it an airstrike. What happened? Ricky's just got eviscerated. As a demo as well, Rectrixx getting his revenge for his teammate. Ignicio flung to the midfield. No demo here. Rectrixx still trying to defend the shot here. Only one goal separating them, but there's still 3 minutes remaining. But with the 2 minutes we've seen, has already spelled out the best of possibilities. But this is the same Rectrixx who got a 3-goal comeback against the opposition previously. 50 there. Rectrixx now taking his chances to find his shot. Ignicio gonna send that through the backboard. That's a clearance there. Comes in favor for Rectrixx. Can he get this shot there? Yes, he can. Actually clears it to the other side again. Ignicio and Ray can panicking. Opportunity for Ricky to get that booster to the corner. Gonna try and neutralize that play again. Trying to get those soft touches to Rectrixx. He's aiming for a shot. It's not gonna happen just yet. At least it connects to Rectrixx here. As he's desperately collecting pads, trying to make his way back here. Good for a demo. Yes, he does. I like that physicality from Rectrixx. But they still got half the game left here. 2 minutes 20. That's a shot. Oh, that takes away. Rectrixx for the dribble. Take his time.
No
you have
way.
all the time in the world. That's in. Rectrixx. Oh, that is tragic for the opposite team. Even Shakespeare couldn't write what is tragic as that moment right there. What even happened? Hit off that ball. Unfortunately, the woodwork denies Ignicio and Raycan that second goal that they needed to, leverage a lead. But unfortunately for us, able to convert that to a goal. That's a save. Oh my God! Wait, what? Connecting off of Ignicio and then redirecting that ball off of I think that was Ricky's car as well for the save. Double time defense here. That's a fake. Oh, looks like the opposite team is finally letting panic set in here. Now that they've lost their lead, they know they're under tension. And like tension, like a rubber band, they can snap. And that's what's going to happen right now because Ricky going for the clearance here. Actually, never mind. He's missing the ball completely now. This is putting pressure on Ignicio and on Rectrixx for this defense. Gets it through. He actually pitches away through the 1/2 here. Oh, that's a pinch. No! Oh, the big fault here coming in from Ricky. But unfortunately for Rectrixx, he sent that down. Even with the fake, unfortunately for him, sets up the opposition. And that's a goal here.
They just pull shot
that's the same there. Unfortunately for Ricky, gonna clear it through. Read that play before Rectrixx even knew what happened. That's a save here again. They have to pace up the backboard. Take his time now.
Yo,
if he panics, it's all over. And it is Ignicio with the third. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Levels of unfortunate I don't even think we can read off the charts. But still, Rectrixx, this is a situation he's seen before. He could probably repeat the results again. That's double 50s. Shot there maybe for Ricky. That's gonna be a slow goal here. Maybe from Rectrixx again for the third. Wait, the second saves. Rectrixx, bring it back.
It's not over.
Earlier, what a saves called in by Ignicio. But Ricky set up the play. The pressure is back again. And there are opportunities to be seen if Rectrixx can block the shot. That's going to be a pinch to the sidewall. 1 minute remaining. 60 seconds. Got to make every second count here now to block these opportunities from Ignicio and Raycan. That's a shot there. Maybe the read from Ricky. Shot there opportunity from Rectrixx. Can he recover this? Pop there again. Off the backboard. That ball will bounce. Maybe Rectrixx again taking his chances. It's going to be a block by Raycan to the corner. Taking that corner boost in comparison. Ricky now going to try and block this play from high passing that midway lane here. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. But he does get a demo. Putting that pressure right back to the opposition. Ignicio going to be able to block it. Now Ricky has to call in every facet of his skills here to try and to recover this opportunity for a comeback. Ricky, no! And that is in from Raycan. Sends it through. Early pre-jump here from Rectrixx. Expecting that shot to go wide. And with 21 seconds remaining, looks like there might be ill amount of opportunities for a possible comeback. It was close. But maybe it might not be over just yet here. Okay, that dribble. Rectrixx. He's got a flick up here. Blocked unfortunately by Ignicio again. And that was it. GG's. Congratulations to Rectrixx. He tried his best, but the positive KD ratio will see another loss here for today on the placements to end it off on Diamond 1. GG's. Congratulations as these nuts did gut that win.
Yo.
Trash teammate? What? No way. No way, bro. No way this guy's talking. No way this guy's talking. He caused that goal.
What was this guy?
He literally missed one ball, right? On Zero Boost. And he forced you to jump in and that got them a goal. What? You're garbage, 100%. You're garbage, man. Ricky, shut the hell up.
What a fucking boom! Damn. I was hoping to push for champ, but I wasn't that close as I thought. I'm in like Div 2.
That's still Div 3, Div 2. That's not bad though.
What an experience.
In a Diamond 3 Div 2. Yeah, it's been great, man. I'm glad I was able to, carry you through that journey too.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, feel free to, shout out anything if you want. Plug yourself.
I appreciate that. I guess my Twitch and then my YouTube. I've been trying to get more subscribers here.
Go for it.
Trying to
Go
do
for it. Go
more
for it.
content. Yeah. One second. Cheers. 1 second. Trying to find an account. Fantastic commentating. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Here's my YouTube, guys, and well, you can go follow my Twitch as well if you guys want. I do commentary on the daily. I cast for RLCS as well. Not the main channel, but like, you know, team streams and stuff like that. So I cast for some of your favorite orgs and players. I do OCE, South Africa. I've done I've done every region at this point. Asia, everything. Been everywhere when it comes to Rocket League RLCS team streams. Hopefully, may broadcast one day to be a tier 1 caster. But yeah, otherwise, this has been a great opportunity. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Rectrixx, for the experience and for an opportunity to come on for casting for you, man.
Yes, sir. GG's, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go out for breakfast now. And otherwise, guys, Rectrixx's chat. Take care, everybody. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully, if you need me for something in the future, Rectrixx, let me know. I can do like a tournament with you and Grizzly and the Lights. You know.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can cast it to full on tournament. Yeah, full on tournament with Grizzly and the boys. I'm down. See you, bro.
Have a good one.
You too, bro. Take care.
YouTube, if you enjoy, make sure to like and sub. Code episode of G subs, bro. You know what the hell it is. Have a wonderful time.